Elias, I'm excited, man. Hopefully the people that did miss it, we had to do this a little short notice again, but because such is life, but hopefully they could catch the replay. But I know a lot of people were like, man, I missed the chance for them 50% off credits. They was like, I want another opportunity. So thank you, Elias, for taking the time out and myself, right, to make this happen. We both got a lot going on. I'm definitely dealing with a lot of stuff on a personal level, but always want to bring value and share with people what's working and how to, step up their results, step up their agency, step up their business, whatever you're doing, right? That's what we trying to do. That's why we out here grinding.
Same here, Mike. Same here.
Yeah, and for Elias, it's like what, like 10, 11 o'clock at night, right? So he's up in the middle of his night to
Hmm.
show off his sexy tool, his and his co-owners, right? But that's his baby. So the sacrifices we make for the love of what we do, right, guys? Alberto, what up? Blair, what's going on? It's my boy, my people's Sirion profile tree. I like that name there. Darren Smith, what up, baby boy? Daryl, Diaz in the building. Drew, what's going on? Player. Eric, what's going on? Franklin, Furhan, Gary's note taker. I love the way them note takers get in here. What's up, Ian? Ignatius. Ooh, how do you say that name, man? That shit just sound like you just body slam somebody and fucking kill them with that type of name. World's strongest man type shit. GW, Jay Sirloin, what up? Jeremy, what's going on? John, my boy Kent, Kyle, Leo, Black Panda, I see you. Leo, Mark, what up, Pana? Michael, West Side. Just fuck with you. Michael, what's going on? I got a couple Michaels. Mikhail, Mike, Michael, Mike, Mikey, whatever you fucking identify in the Michael world. Nathan, what's going on? Paul, Peter, Radu, I see you, player. Bro, I think you sent me a message a hot minute ago on Skype. I've been very behind on Skype. Messenger, not so much. Maybe ping me on Messenger, dog. Randy, the news guy, is in the building. Rick, what's going on? Robo Spamo, Rory, Ryan Leonard, what up, baby boy? Sakumar, sorry if I said your name wrong. I see you in here twice. Steven, what up, Latino Vasquez? ¿Cómo está todo? Vincent, what's going on? Will, William, Eve, Zachary Brown. We appreciate all y'all and anybody else that came in while I was reading all them names. Welcome and thank you for joining the SEO Neo webinar part 2/encore, which slightly confused a couple people. Thought we was gonna just put a replay back up there. We don't do that shit, bro. At least not right now. We don't, right? This is live, late breaking. Check this out. Oh, guess what else we got? There's something that'll be new on this webinar that wasn't on the last one, right? So we always trying to keep it like that, fresh and improving. Thank you all. If I missed you on the shout out, I apologize. Now let's see if we got any questions quick while we let this shit pile up. Working now. Yes, we good over here. Hey, Michael, prayers to you and yours. Randy, thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Yeah, and anybody's into that positive vibe, prayer warrior stuff, like yeah, please throw it up. Could definitely use that. Um, Good over here. Prayers to your working. What's going on? Are you posting a replay later? Yep. Work high, get higher rankings. Yep, that's a fact, Nathan. Love you too, homie. Yes, good. I already bought it and want to rewatch for Nuggets later. I love that, Ryan, for sure. Once I went Elias too, but once I get to talking, shit starts splitting out. Florida in the house for sure. What's going on? We out here. Yeah, we out here for sure. Yo, Mark, roll me up some of that fuego. That's what I need right now. All right, let's
All
get
right.
it going.
So I would like to welcome you all to the second part of our webinar with Mike Merlino. What we are going to see today is the whole process of how we rank the GPP in 5 days. All our strategies, all our campaigns, all the philosophy behind every step that we took. And we are going to teach you how you can do it yourself. Okay, just to mention that you are all SEO experts. You've seen a lot of things in your SEO career. Okay, so you already know that the results that we are going to present, they are the results that we have gotten. Okay, it is not typical. So it depends on the optimization that a GPP has. We will see it later on. But most of our users are seeing results within the first 30 days, 10, 20, 25, or 30 days. Okay, just to be clear.
Yeah, so I'll Merlino-ize that shit real quick too. Disclaimer, right? Because you have to do this. The results are not typical. Usually people get results like this in up to 30 days, but we can't guarantee it, right? Like we legally or whatever have to say that. Bro, use the tool and report back like all the people who've reported back to me before this webinar. Like, yo, son, I got the screenshots. Hopefully I got them ready to show y'all on this webinar, right? Results quick, 3 days, 2 days, right? The fucking campaign is still running and they getting results, baby. You see what I'm saying? Like, you gotta just accept, put the fucking work in, and then reap the reward. And if you don't see immediate rewards, don't get discouraged. Stay a course, let it hit, let it marinate, right? Because depending on how much foundational and brown work has been or not been done, or how blacklisted the GMB is or is not, right, will determine a big part of how the movement reacts once we send this work to it. Go ahead, Elias.
Yeah, usually the results are way faster for normal GPPs, but anyways. So I'm Elias Livadaras, co-owner at Stealth Code, the company behind SEO Neo, SEO Autopilot, Omega Indexer, and Colinkry. And today with Mike Merlino, we will be the host of this webinar. It is so exciting to present you for the first time. You will be the first that you are going to see our new cool feature. It was launched just today about GPPs. But before we go to the presentation, Mike, I would like to share your screen and so the audience some amazing results that
Oh, yes.
you
Let me
got.
let me get that open. I had it and I had to restart my computer. Give me one momento and I will pull that right
Sure.
up. Those of you that know me, right, I do a lot of tests, isolated tests. Like, I'm not gonna do 7 different things and then say, oh, Neo got me the result alone, right? Like, that's not how I do things. So I've been using SEO Neo for a long time, way before they had wizards, right? So this is back in April of this year, right? October 2nd to November 7th. Nice. Right? This is like 34% solved, bro, in a month, running one tool, nothing else. Get the fuck out of here. I know so many agencies that can't get this type of growth and they doing so much shit, it's fucking comical. Not ranking in the parking lot established. Wow. Bro, 9 days? Little over a month? Nice. Look at this one. Doing pretty nice, right? Everything's pretty much there. Throw on that Neo. Plus 66% on the solve. Yo, in 9 days. That's fucking insane, bro. Come on now. This one just showing like not always is it gonna just react good, right? This one didn't react that well. I gotta check up on it, or it takes time, right? For it to fully come in. Plus, this was obviously a keyword that they're not doing good at all with. Wanted to show you it's not all wins, right? Like some of this will happen, and then December 7th, it'll be up, like Google dance, so to speak, right? So always keep that in mind, and you got to have some level of patience, right? Here's another one, barely on the parking lot. Then this one is bouncing around, right? Because I've seen this one after, and the parking lot did get established and doing a lot better. Gains regardless, though, right? Gains, September 16th, November 25th, boom. Not big gains, but gains. And remember, isolated tests. Only isolated tests. And it's just a whole bunch of them, honestly. This was a little more than 2 months. This is competitive. St. Pete area. And when I say competitive, I don't mean Chicago. I mean the niche here is if the phone rings, you're making money. So motherfuckers is competing for it. 30% solve in 2 months just running one tool. And because I do a lot of lead gen stuff, I can do stuff like this and test. Yo, just test this on that. I don't care. Right? October 5th to November 25th. Boom. Now, guys, with something like this, imagine if you were also doing block, 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 block. Huh, shit might be flooded, right? There's an isolated test. And the last one, fucking spam 20s, less than little over 2 months, we in there. And to me, this is like remarkable because again, and let me fucking reiterate, only SEO Neo was used on this right here. Nothing else. Right? You guys see the power and all of that I'm showing you and understand, and understand this. Most of you guys do not or cannot run isolated tests unless it's on a donor, someone you just randomly pick. Because are you sitting on GMBs that you don't care about to that level where I'm just going to use these for testing instead of monetizing? Or if you're an agency and you're doing client work, ain't no fucking way in hell you're doing isolated tests. That's why motherfuckers like me are respected and valued in this game because I'm getting the data. 2.5 years, 3 years in data collecting ever since Rockstars 2022. So if you guys see value in what I'm saying and bringing to y'all, y'all know, you know what I mean? Merlino ain't about no bullshit, right? Any value in there? Let me get a value in the chat, please, bro. Let me, because I don't even like showing screenshots no more, right? Because I want you to show, I want to see y'all screenshots. I know I can get them shits all day, every day. And now I'm showing y'all some of the tools I use to make that happen. And it ain't a lot of tools, quite honestly. Guys, anybody drop value? Like 3 people in there, 4 people. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. And what will be very valuable is when you get these results for your clients or your business, you'll see.
Nice, Mike. We proceed with the presentation, okay?
Yes.
All right. Have you stopped sharing the screen?
I think so. Yes.
All right. So what we are going to learn today, we are going to see the GBP link building SOPs, how to build links, the whole process, and what kind of links you need to build to your GBPs. We can help you to learn how to create a ranking roadmap with step-by-step, like a guide. We can analyze 4 or 5 major strategies, GBP strategies. We can have the new SEO Neo GBP module. We can see a demo, and we will see the new feature, which is crazy. It's very, very nice, very exciting. We will analyze the case study in a super competitive niche in a major city. It's for a plumbing service in Denver, Colorado. And of course, we will present the secret offer. So let's take a look about the SOPs. So before you even start building your link building strategies, you need to verify that the GBP that you are going to work is fully optimized. So you need to make sure that the GBP is properly optimized. The categories and reviews, the about us, the keywords in the description, all that stuff. You need to identify the area that you want rankings for. We will see it in the heat map creation. We need to ensure that the NAP is consistent in all mediums, website, social media, wherever the GPP is mentioned, the NAP must be consistent. You need to identify the correct keywords. Don't go, for example, it's not necessary to go for the broader primary keywords. You can use branded keywords or long tail keywords. You need to create branded keywords from your primary keywords. You take the primary keywords, you add the brand name in front or at the end of the primary keywords, or you mention the website in front or at the end of the primary keywords. And this is the way you create primary branded keywords. And then you need to create a spreadsheet and put in the tabs. You will put everything separately. Your URLs, your keywords, your images, your videos, and your Google embeds. Then you will start the ranking process. So first you check your rankings, your current rankings. You plan your strategies according to the knowledge that you will gain today. You need to run both branded campaigns and local campaigns. We will see it later. Evaluate the results every week or every 14 days. Adjust your strategies if necessary, and celebrate your wins. So what you'll need to do in order to create a ranking roadmap. Okay, first, you need to understand that you don't want to rank only the GPP. You don't want to use strategies only for the GPP. You need to build backlinks to push authority, in other words, to your main website as well. Okay, so build authority on both website and GPP. You need to use embeds stacking on multimedia-rich assets. Multimedia-rich assets are websites that allows us to post articles, images, videos, and iframes, embeds. Those multimedia assets can be Web2Os, PDF upload websites, wiki websites, cloud blogs, and self-hosted WordPress. You need also to build backlinks to directional URLs. We will analyze the GMB Blast strategy campaign. And 50% of your campaigns must be branded. You need to focus on the brand.
Say what?
Yes, you need to focus on the brand. You want to rank local, but 50% of your campaigns should be branded. Let's dive into SEO strategies. So the first strategy I want to present here, you may seen it a lot. It's the domain authority stacking.
BAS, baby.
The domain authority stacking consists of 5 tiers, and only from public Web2O properties, link groups, which are strategically interconnected together in order to pass authority from lower tiers directly to our money side, to our asset. So for GPP, we use domain authority stacking because due to the fact that we use Web2Os, we can stack our embed maps. And also about anchors, we use only plain URLs. So it is 100% safe to use it either for your money site or your GPP. I mean, there is no way to get over-optimized or raise a flag. It is 100% safe. So with domain authority stacking, we build a strong online authority for our GPP and our website. It can be used to stack embed maps. We create relevancy and depth of content to our future Web2O PBN, because basically we create our own Web2O PBN. And if you are using the same account to post to those blogs that you will create the first time, then you will end up with blogs with 20, 30, or maybe 50 articles for each blog. So that means that you have created the depth of content and relevancy. So your PBN, your Web2O PBN, will be more effective as you use it over time. And as we said, it can be used safely as many times as you want, because we are using plain URLs as anchors, no primary keywords or branded or anything. The domain authority stacking in SEO Neo looks like this. You see how we have interconnect the Web2Os for maximum results. The next campaign is the GMB Sniper. So we use this strategy in order to target, to increase the authority on both website and GPP. Now, pay attention to the setup of the strategy. So the first time you will run the GMB Sniper, you need to use the GPP CID URL. If you don't know how to get the CID URL, there's no need to worry, because on the wizard inside SEO Neo, the GMB Sniper, when you create a heat map, when you declare a heat map inside the wizard, we scrape the CID URL automatically. So there's no need for you to do anything else. We do it for you. You need to use the GPP reviews URL. We scrape this URL too, so there's no need to go to your GPP and grab it. The GPP post URL and the about us URL, because not all the GPPs have those URLs, you need to declare it to Google Business Profile dashboard when you create or manage your GPP. So if you don't have the post URL and the about us URL for GPP, then you can use the about us and the contact us page from your main website. That should do the work too. In GMB Sniper, you use only branded keywords. Now, again, inside Wizard, you will be asked, we will see it later live, in to enter your primary keywords. So you give us the primary keywords, we scrape the brand name from your GPP, and we create the branded keywords automatically. So you just throw the list of your primary keywords and we'll do the rest. And the sequence is you can run this campaign, GMB Sniper, up to once a week. Now, on the second run, after you run this campaign for the first time, on the second run, you need to replace the CID URL with the place ID. We do it automatically, again, because we detect that in this campaign, the CID URL has been used, so we replace it with the place ID. And why is that? Because our tests showed us that if we build more than 120, 130 backlinks to the CID URL, then we have opposite results. But on all our tests, when we build 50 to 80 backlinks, then it's a 100% guarantee that you will see a huge movement. The GMB Sniper looks like this. And inside the wizard, that was my
Hey Elias, I'm
yeah.
sorry, real quick. Let me see something here. We got 50 something people, 60 people here. One in the chat if you've ever built the link to a CID. Two if you've never done that before, which is fine, and just be honest. Let's go. Don't be shy. Throw it up there. Don't fucking lie neither. One, two, two. Okay. Okay. Mix. Got a mix. Now, I have a question, and don't fucking lie. How many of y'all have built the link to a place ID and don't fucking lie? One if you have, or three if you have, four if you haven't. Switch it up. Sorry. Three if you have, four if you haven't. I like the honesty. I like that I see some honesty in there, because if everybody in here is about to start telling me I've been doing that, I'll be like, you've been lying. Anyway, go ahead, Elias. Thank you. Thank you guys for the engagement and the honesty. It is much appreciated.
All right. So the GMP sniper is a very, very powerful, very, very effective strategy. So inside the wizard, in order to cover all the needs of SEOs, we have created dynamic diagrams. I mean, if you want to implement in your strategy in the sniper, if you want to implement cloud blogs to make it even more effective, then you can select the cloud blogs tab here, and in the diagram we will add a cloud blog link group, and the same applies with self-hosted WordPress. So if you have your own PBN and you have added your own PBN into SEO Neo, you can check this button here, and we will add a self-hosted WordPress with your own PBNs.
Yo, Elias,
Yeah.
hold on. Everybody in here know what a PBN is? Yes or no? Just type it in just to make sure. Private blog network. Everybody know what we're talking about? Yes. Okay, good. Okay, beautiful. Guys, hear me out. This fucking great ass tool, SEO Neo, and this wizard, GMB sniper, we're joking, right? The sniper. Bro, not only does it work, right, on its own, but then when you start thinking like, oh, you know what, I'm gonna, I got some cloud sites in there. Let me power it up with that. It gets crazy, right? If you throw your PBN in there, bro, and listen, it's your PBN, motherfucker. So that shit ain't got nothing to do with us, right? Your PBN. You know if your shit bangs or not. And if your shit bang, and you beefing up what we're doing with your powerful PBN that you built and got nothing to do with us, you can't lose, bro. I'm fucking telling you. Again, your PBN and whatever you did is on you. But if you know what you're doing and you stack up the power with the fucking PBN to this, my man, gangbusters, right? We'll get into shit I do later down the line, other webinars. That's not for here, but little extra live motherfucking bonus. You can choose what that money site URL is, right? So I might run the sniper to something I really want on page one, because what is it using? Mainly brand, right? Brand, baby, brand. I hope y'all understand the power. And, if you guys don't understand the diagrams, right? Like, tier one, in case anyone doesn't understand, right, is those are your tier one links, which mean it doesn't touch your money site being Mike.com, let's just say, right? Mike.com is the money site. Tier zero, there's no tier because it's all about me, my website, right? The revenue maker. What's right below it? Tier one. So the tier ones that we have linking to whatever you choose as the money site, Mike.com in this example, right, are links that Elias and his team have been testing and using for years with SEO Auto. Years. This ain't no new shit, bro. So it's him being a fucking mathematical scientist and saying, This with this and this combination is what works best. Because with this right here, if you take away one piece of it, the shit might not move no needles. But if you have it on the wrong tier, it might fuck up. So my point is, guys, right? That's the power in having not only fucking pre-built diagrams for you in the tool, but on top of that, there's wizards, and he's just showing you what's happening on the back end of a wizard. Just push a couple buttons and go. So sorry, Elias, but my energy's super low today. And this shit gets me hyped because when I think about how that shit bangs, even without a PBN, it's like I don't understand if they even know yet, right? But they will, and we'll get their feedback on the amount of power that you can load up inside of SEO Neo and just go to war.
Yeah, we saw that from today's testimonials.
Guys, if you understand where my passion and fire comes from in this, right, and the amount of value and stuff, drop me a 420 in the chat so I could light this joint up. Come on, y'all. And if you guys are not weed smokers, it's not like I'm not going to light it up if you don't put 420. Doesn't matter what you believe. I smoke. Hopefully it doesn't bother you. All right, Elias, just to summarize, this GMB sniper, these are the tier ones. Come into your money site, and then below it are tier 2 is the blog comments, right? Which is the firing force, the sole firing force inside the GMB blast. So what moves the needle inside a whole different wizard, we're using that just to power up on this level. Fuck what you heard. Shit. All right, Elias, go ahead. My wife is texting me. Stop screaming. Stop yelling. What's wrong? She should know I'm on a webinar.
Okay. So basically, you have total control of how effective you want to make a GMB sniper. Okay, and for the moment, this is the only dynamic created diagram, but we will add more dynamic wizards in the near future. So this is the self-hosted WordPress module, the PBN management. You can bulk import your PBNs, and you can start using them. You can create posts on those PBN. You can create backlinks to those PBN in order to keep them fresh. So Google will see that you are constantly updating your link profile, and you can do this, all of this automatically. You can schedule one time on SEO Neo your campaigns, and your PBNs will be fresh all the time. Now, the third campaign I want to discuss with you today is the GMB Blast. Okay, the GMB Blast targets directional URLs. And since we are using Google Assets, we can be more aggressive, a lot more aggressive. So how does it work? Initially, you create a heat map of the desired grid, let's say 11 by 11. And also, I saw a question in the Q&A. The biggest grid size that you can build is 15 by 15. But let's say for this example that you want to create a grid 11 by 11. That means that you will create 121 coordinate markers. So what we do is we get all those 121 coordinate markers. We go to Google Maps. We open Google Maps on a Chrome browser. We get its coordinate from its marker, the coordinates from its marker, and we create smart directional URLs, directional driving directions from each coordinate to our GBP. Then we grab the URL that Google creates, and we use those URLs as money sites. So in this campaign, we are using only Google Assets. Google URLs. So the concept is that we want to build links to those directional URLs in order to trigger Google that this GPP starts getting popular. And you can run this campaign 2 to 3 times a month. I run it 4 personally. I am an aggressive SEO, so I run it once every week. And so this is the diagram. This is how the GMB blast looks like. We have 10 blog comments link groups. Each group consists of 10,000 websites. That means that with a single campaign, we will create 100,000 backlinks to those directional URLs. And this is where the power comes from, because blog comments helps Google crawlers to visit those URLs. Now,
Yeah, so real quick,
yeah,
somebody mentioned they had a VA doing something and it takes a while, and I'm glad it's automated. I don't even know what specifically they talking about, but just to be clear, the GMB Blast, which is the easiest wizard to set up out of everything in SEO Neo, the fastest, except maybe scheduling cloud posts, right? But for GMBs, by far, it's so simple. It's like click, 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 done, right? I think it's less than 10 clicks. Covered that on the last webinar. It took me 4 hours to grab every link that I needed, direction, the URLs that we run the links to. It took me 4 hours to grab them for 1 GMB. 1 GMB, one. And then I automated it myself for my team to use until this was ready. The wizard, right? So like, I don't want to call y'all motherfuckers, right? But if y'all motherfuckers don't appreciate and understand the amount of motherfucking work that's going on the back end, I ain't gonna curse you out, but boy, don't get me going. 4 hours, 1 GMB. In 4 hours, I could set up, I don't even know how many motherfucking campaigns in SEO Neo, bro. I might take over a whole state. Go ahead, Elias.
We do it in 20 seconds.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. It's beautiful.
Also, yeah, I wanted to mention that the GMB Blast, since it has directional URLs, does not work for SAB GMBs, for service as business, because it is obvious that you cannot create directional URLs in a service area business. Okay, it works only for SOL, for local stores that they have address declared, not hidden address. Now, another strategy that I love.
Hey, real quick, I have a question before we go to the RD100. Keith said, don't blog comments to money URL cause problems. Please tell me why. We're not sending any blog comment. So the blog comments, right, which are, let's call them like GSA links. Let's call it what it is. Kind of like, and it's not GSA, but those type of links, right? Blog comments, old school shit. That doesn't mean it doesn't work. No, it's ever stopped working, right? Because we see it working here. The point is, though, Keith, this is going to a drive-in directional URL within the maps, and you can pound them URLs to death, bro. Like, you're not sending it to a money site, Mike.com. You're sending it to a fucking drive-in direction map share URL to share directions from this specific lat and long on the map, right, to my GMB, that URL, right? And we could even show them if they, should we show them what URL it is, Elias, or no, you want to just keep going? Your call, brother. If you just let me know, I'll show them.
We can show the URL when we go to the VPS.
Okay.
We will create a directional URL. Most probably they are getting some members are getting confused with the word money site. The word here, the money site, you can put whatever URL you want. If you put a tier 4 URL, then that URL will be your money site.
Yeah. Like, yes, let me drive that home. Guys, when I use SEO Neo and you know, this is about Neo, but just I've been doing SEO a long fucking time, right? Forever when I've been link building, irregardless of what tool it is, I've never built links to my money site. That's me, right? Elias does, I don't. I'm now testing it. I've never done that, right? Just not what I've done. Now, what I do is build links to every motherfucking thing else, bro. If you watched my course 3 years ago, you know that shit. I talked, have you ever heard me talk like about that when I first got started? Like, bro, and beyond sending links, I even send traffic, right? I actually send traffic to everything, bro. What's everything, Mike? All your top socials, any of your top citations, right? Because if you ever fucking looked at a real business, they get a little bit of traffic from citation websites, bro, especially depending on the niche. Like, gotta know business to really wrap your head around some of this, or you just gotta listen to somebody that knows this shit, right? Build links to all your top tier 1 assets, bro. Your press release, you got news sites, those, your PBNs, beef them up. Your Tumblr, your Twitter, your fucking WordPress, your Blogger, anything you got that you use as a tier 1, which, you know, should be a nice wide array if you need it to rank, right? You send links to that. That's what we use as a money site. Bro, I build links to my images on my GMB post, the external URL, the internal URL. I put it in a Google Drive folder, make that shit public, grab that URL. I put that shit in fucking Amazon bucket and then get that Amazon. Same image. I got all types of URLs to build links to now. So please don't get caught. Money site does not, for me, when I'm talking, it never means Mike.com. Not once. When Elias, there are some times where he is going to mean Mike.com. With me, just know it's always going to a tier 1 or right to GMB links. Period and point blank. That's just me. But I'm testing Elias because I know he knows his shit. So I've started my own tests right to the money site, isolated tests, and I shall report back. Thank you, Elias. I just wanted to touch on that because I saw a comment there.
No, it's okay because you have just presented the RD100.
Yeah, exactly. And then, yeah, but there you go. And then everything I just said, whoa, exactly. Yo, Elias, you know what's funny, bro? I didn't even fucking pay attention to that. But yes, Elias's favorite diagram, the RD100, right? And he'll explain why. He'll explain why, but in short, to Merlinoize it, is motherfuckers want to give. No, motherfuckers want to take but not give, right? With their link building. You just want the juice, but you don't want to work to beef up the juice. That's what the RD is, right? Because he'll tell you for every outbound link, you better have 1,000 coming in, right? Or 100 coming in to solidify the one outbound, right? Elias is big on this. Go ahead, Elias. Pop the science on him.
Yeah, this is correct. Okay. So the concept behind the RD100 is what Mike described in his own words, that you need to build links to your best tier 1s. Either they are citations, PBNs, press releases, social bookmarkings, whatever your best tier 1s are, you need to build at least 100 different referring domains to each one of them. So for, let's say, if you have 100 tier 1s, you need to build 10,000 tier 2s. Because just go to Ahrefs and monitor the best performing websites and analyze their tier 1 backlinks. You will see that the best performing keywords, even from your competitors, from competitors that they outrank you, their tier 1 links has have at least 80 backlinks. Okay, so what most people fail to do is, for example, they order a press release campaign from Randy, the news guy. Okay, they get 100 press releases. They are super quality, super authoritative. But if you don't build links to each one of these assets, then you are missing the link juice. You need to pass link juice to those tier ones in order to get 100% results. Or you build citations for your GPPs. You get good citations most of the time. If you leave them as they are, then you will just get a backlink. Just a moment, Mike. You get a backlink from the citation, and that's it. What you need to do is to power up the citation or a bunch of citations. And this is the concept of the RD100. Now, on the other thing that Mike said about never pointing links to the money site, I've always pointing links to the money site, to my money site, because I want a link from Pinterest to my money site. I think a lot of you have created backlinks from Pinterest directly to your money site, or from EDU blogs, or from Goodreads, or from Tumblr. They are super high quality sources. So yeah, I will do it all day long. Yeah, Mike.
Hey, I was just gonna say in the comments, right? Someone said, hold on one second, let me find it. The cat's out the bag, but now you are finding out the majority of us have been using for a very long time, right? Like, and it's true, right? There's a lot of the stuff I never even talked about. The stuff you do, if you do, if you know, right? But Elias, I met the Stealth Team code and the SEO Neo code, and motherfuckers doing it, and they trying to make it easy for everybody and have like the best motherfucking tool you could have, right? SEO Neo, baby, the Neo of this shit. So yeah, shout out Nathan for real. And yeah, we dropping super nuggets right now. Like, if you take in what we're saying and apply all this stuff and just use the tool, you will get wins. There's like no question about that. It's just maybe how long will it take, right? That's about it. Go ahead, Elias.
Yeah. This is the thing that you will not ask yourself, will it work? You will ask yourself when it will work, when it is the time. So let's recap a little bit. Okay. So we have the SABs and the LOS. The SABs is Service Area Business GPPs, and the LOS is local stores. So we separate these categories into two SOPs. So the campaigns that you can do for both SABs and LOS are the DAS campaign, the GMB Sniper, the Cloud Stack, and the RD100. And for local stores, you will add the GMB Blast. Now, for overall GBP rankings, as we said before, you need to use branded URLs and plain URLs. We've talked about branded URLs. I will remind you in real quick. So branded URLs, we consider the following: the homepage of our website, homepage, about us, contact us page, the GBP place ID, the GBP reviews URL, the post URL, the about us URL, GBP about us URL, all our social media URLs. Okay, those are the branded URLs. For keywords, we use, in some campaigns, we use branded and primary, as we said before. And we want to have multimedia rich content because we want to embed our Google Maps. And for the GMB Blast, we need only directional URLs, which basically does not belong to us, does not belong to our GPP, belongs to Google. They are Google assets. That is why we can be more aggressive. We use only primary keywords because we want to associate our primary keywords with the driving directions. Okay, because in the map search, people not always searching with the brand name, but they are using broader keywords like restaurants near me, for example, emergency plumber. Okay, so we need to use our primary keywords. And there is no need to post to multimedia rich content. Now, this is the step-by-step process that you need to follow. And you can screenshot, you can re-watch the webinar. Okay, you can write down the sequence. So for local stores, the sequence of the campaigns that you need to run is the following. You run 4 domain authority stacking campaigns, 4 DAS campaigns. When the DAS finishes, you run 2 sniper campaigns. I mean, you can do 2 DAS campaigns, 1 sniper, 2 blast campaigns, GMB blast campaigns, 1 cloud stacking, and then do your RD100, get your 100 best tier ones from the first run of your campaigns, do the RD100. We have a wizard also with the RD100. And then the first 14 days, do half of these campaigns. And when they finish, repeat the whole process, the rest 14 days. Okay, this is for local stores. You will use branded URLs or plain URLs for the DAS, branded primary keywords, and multimedia rich content. For service as a business, for sub GPPs, again, you can do 4 DAS campaigns, 3 GPP sniper or 4 GPP sniper campaigns once every week, 2 rank your brand campaigns. We haven't seen it because it's a kind of new. I will explain to you in real quick what is rank your brand. Rank your brand consists of 3 tiers. On the first tier, we use only branded URLs. On the second tier, we use only primary URLs. And on the third tier, we use partial match keywords or entities keywords. So what we want to do, we want to associate the entity keywords with our primary keywords on second tier and our primary keywords to our branded keywords. So rank your brand is 100% a branded campaign that you should do at least twice a month. And of course, you can do cloud stack. Yes.
Can I just say something real quick on the importance of that and just something in general and what this will help with? If you go type your business name in Google right now or your top client and you don't have the first 2 to 3 pages of the SERPs, that's a problem, right?
Yes.
Give or take a few depending on what the brand name is. The point is you should own that. You should see a knowledge panel. You should see your socials, some tier 1, some cloud sites, some right stuff that if you don't have big backlinks and guest posts and good links coming in, right? This is how you can just take over for your brand name by running a couple of diagrams and rinse and repeat monthly to ensure that you stay on there and just keep adding on to it, which is showing Google what? This is a real business that's continuously gathering more and more momentum in a monstrous mayhem mosh pit style. You understand, bro? It's the same thing like we do with GMBs, right? You know, organic, same fucking thing when you're building a brand. You got to establish. You got to put the fucking work in. You got to make them deposits, as they say, right? Then when the payoff comes, it comes off usually for a long amount of time, unless there's an update that shakes up all that work we've been putting in. But when you put in good, basic, sound, foundational work over and over and for multiple keywords and PAAs and services and entities and every location and every lat long, and your fucking images and video and content is everywhere, your schema's tight as fuck, how the fuck are you gonna lose, bro? Go ahead, Elias.
Mike, I want to say it again. You were totally right. I forgot about it. That my personal, let's say, verification of how good a brand is doing is, I say that if I don't own the 50 results, the 5 first pages on Google, if I put my brand name on Google and do a search, if I don't own the results for 5 pages for my brand name, then no, I'm not as good as I think. Okay, so what I do, I will do citations, I will do press releases, I will create a PBN, Web2O PBN network. I will index everything. I will index my tier ones. This is super important because if you index your tier ones, it will appear on search. You will get positions. So, and then when you dominate the first 5 pages on Google for your brand name, then that means that your GPP is number 1. It's number 1 spot. That's it.
Yo, right. If y'all understand what we're saying and what Elias is saying, put in brand in the motherfucking chat, all caps, yo.
Yeah, that's it.
And guys, any questions, put in the Q&A, because I see some questions I'm missing because I'm trying to keep up with everything and I don't want to stay too behind. DAS is domain authority stacking.
Mike, after this slide, before we go to the live demo, we can finish the Q&A so far, and we go to the live demo. All right.
Okay, awesome.
We talked about rank your brand. Then for sub, also you can do cloud stacks. And of course, the RD100. No, this is wrong. I forgot to delete it, so don't take it as granted. All right. And so again, these are the SOPs for local stores and sub GBPs for the first month. Then when you finish those runs, all those runs that I mentioned, you need to evaluate your results and adjust your strategies accordingly. How you can do it? The way we've talked about. You will put the brand and you will see how many positions you are dominating in Google. All right, and then you will repeat. You will repeat the same thing. If you need more press releases, you will do a press release campaign, and then you blast those press releases with the RD100. If you need more citations, you do citations. But you got the point. Okay, Mike, before we go to the GPP module, we can finish the questions.
Guys, any questions you have, drop it in the Q&A so I don't have to scroll too much through the chat, if you don't mind. Elias, I don't know the answer to this. I think I do, but I don't want to give a wrong answer. So can we run multiple grids so we can increase the proximity size to the same GMB for the same keyword?
Yes, but you need to create a new project. A new project with a different proximity.
Okay,
Or
Drew.
you can move the center, artificially move the center of the business, and check the rankings in another location, which is away from your business. I will show it to you in the live demo.
Ooh, giving away super. If I don't know if I even understood what he just said, but boy, sound like a loophole. All
It
right.
is.
Black Panda wants to know, do you recommend one WordPress per client or one as a generic?
What do you mean
Yeah.
one press?
What do you mean one WordPress? Not sure what you mean. Please re-ask the question in the Q&A, not the chat, y'all. What press release service do you recommend? Thank you in advance. That
Uh,
really doesn't matter, in my opinion, but I use quite a few of them. What do you use, Elias, mainly?
Randy, the news guy.
There you go. News guy, Randy the news guy. He's on here, I think, too. So there you
Yes,
go.
he is with
Okay.
us.
Jay wants to know, when I run GMB Sniper, do I use all of the URLs at the same time or just use one URL and use the new URL on the next run?
No, all the
All
URLs
at the same time.
all at once.
Type answer. Hold on a minute. And then Steven asks, can we do brand rank with LOS GBP?
Yes, of course.
Yes, definitely.
Of course, of
Okay.
course.
And then do you guys have any SAB specific results you can share to show people it works with the directional blast? No, not yet.
For the
We don't.
SAB, we have managed to identify correctly and fetch results for SABs last week. So we don't have a complete case study about the SABs, but it will come soon.
Okay. So RD100 to GMB or RD100 to tier one links, which then link to the GMB. Correct. The
Correct.
second one. Elias mentioned what anchor text he uses on different tiers. Can he repeat that? It
Yes, of
changes
course.
per diagram, but which diagram do you mean?
I mean, probably he means the rank your brand,
Oh,
but
Brent, go ahead.
yes, but again, the rank your brand is on a wizard, and on the wizard we have taken care about that. You just give your primary keywords and your brand name, and we create everything for you. We create the branded keywords, and we also scrape Google and another tool that we have made to find partial match LSI and entity keywords that we add on the third tier. But the order is branded keywords, primary keywords, partial match, LSI, or entity keywords.
Jeremy asks, do you use only one cloud stack for each client forever, or should we make multiple cloud stacks for each client?
That depends on your strategy. I
Yeah,
mean,
it depends on your strategy, bro. You could have cloud posts going up on one and build one out, or you could create multiple, right? Like
yeah,
branded one and one per service.
I prefer to have a cloud stack, a cloud blog, which is niche relevant. I mean, if I have, for example, 10 restaurants, I will use the same cloud blog because I want to have multiple tiers with different outbound links to different sources.
So, why do we need multiple emails for account buckets? What is the capture needed for? Can you refer us to a capture service?
Yeah,
All
about
that is on the documentation page if you do sign up, by the way, right? But we can answer that also, but that's like you're a user already. Captures you need for when Google pops up a captcha and it's an automated system, you know, that so you need something that's gonna go in there and do the captcha for the software to continue. We recommend two captcha. The gmail.com, I think it is, with the number 2. And then why do we need multiple emails for account buckets? You could put one Gmail in there with a very long name, right? Like the longest Gmail name ever at gmail.com, and then put a period in between each one.
No,
And
no,
you,
we do it automatically.
oh, they do it automatically. So
Yeah,
look
yeah.
at that. Wow. All right, beautiful.
So
So go ahead, Elias. You explain it.
yeah, yeah. If you are a heavy user, I mean, you run 20 or 30 campaigns every day. If you are using one Gmail, then eventually this Gmail will get banned from a couple of websites. So that means that your account will be deleted and with your links too. So we recommend up to 3 Gmails, not a lot, because what we do, and those Gmails must be at least 15 characters long, because what we do, we take your Gmail and we put dots in between the characters, so that way we create millions of different variations of the same Gmail. But if you are a heavy user, then
Put in more than one
one,
Gmail, right? You could get away with one, but add,
yeah, yeah.
better to add quite a few. If we add Omega, go ahead. Sorry, Elias.
If you are running only a couple of campaigns a day, then with one Gmail you should be fine.
Yeah.
I'm using one Gmail, and
Yeah, listen, I got one Gmail in there for quite a while, right? I got more than one install, but there's one Gmail in the one
oh
I've
no,
been.
I'm using two Gmails. But I run 3 to 5 campaigns a day with 2 Gmails.
If we add Omega Indexer, does it automatically run on the links on the if you pick it to run on the link, you just pick what indexer do you want once you've hooked it up in the connections, which is in the settings, right? It's like you put your API key in and then you can choose it. GMB Blast, do not send to Omega, right? Let's
No,
be clear. You
no, no.
do not spend any money indexing that. That's not needed, nor crawled. Don't send it to Kalinkri. Something else I want to touch real, Elias, and I'm sure you'll come in after me with better and more detail. Someone mentioned in the chat Kalinkri versus Omega. So let me touch on this real quick because I think a misconception a lot of people don't know, and I didn't know the same company owned them, right? So that was, first off, let me ask you this. Did you know that the people that own Omega own SEO Neo? Put a 1 in the chat if you did, put a 2 in the chat if you did not. Did you know that the people that own Omega own SEO Neo? 1 in the chat if you did, 2 if you didn't. So very mixed signals, right? Okay. Do you know they also own Kalinkri? 3 in the chat if yes, 4 if no. 3 in the chat if yes, 4 in the chat if no. 5 if you've never heard of Kalinkri before. You don't even know what we're talking about, and it's fine. There you go. 5, 5, 3, 3, 4, 4. Check this out, y'all. Let me put y'all on some game. SEO Autopilot, same people as SEO Neo, Omega, Kalinkri. Now check it. Why would they own Kalinkri and Omega if they compete with each other? They wouldn't. Doesn't make sense unless, they trying to do some super advanced tactical, fuck all that. A SaaS ain't going to do that. Not going to have 2 products competing against each other, right? Unless you're making billions a year and you're really trying to corner the whole market share. Simply put it, check this out. Anybody ever heard of crawling before? If you ever heard of crawling before, put a 6 in the chat. If you haven't, put a 7. What crawling? You ever heard of that? You know what crawling is? Okay, so everybody seems to know what crawling is. Kalinkri is a crawler. Omega is an indexer. Any questions? And I'm not trying to be funny. Following what y'all said, right? You seem to all know what crawling is. You seem to all know what indexing is. So there you go. So there is no Kalinkri versus Omega. It's two different things, and this is how you use it in SEO Neo. Ready? Tier 1, Omega. Tier 2, Kalinkri. Tier 3, depending on how you do it, anything below tier 1, Kalinkri. Not on the GMB blast. I will repeat. Omega, tier 1. Anything you build, tier 1, son. Send that shit to Omega. I've been an Omega user for so long. It was like a bonus when I found out. Oh, shit, y'all own that too? Oh, and you own Kalinkri? Because I had accounts with it. And they asked me for my email, and they were like, Mike, you got accounts with all our services. I was like, I didn't even know y'all own that. Real talk. Now I'm part of the shit, right? So what I'm telling you is, guys, this ain't no fluff. This ain't no bullshit. They didn't build it nor support it for bullshit. It's pieces it's the ingredients to the meal that we chefing up, baby. SEO motherfucking domination, bro, especially with the GMB. You understand what I'm telling you? You need SEO Neo. You need Omega, right? If you're doing a lot of link building on the organic end, then definitely Kalinkri. If you're just doing some GMB shit and just getting started, bro, Omega is all you need for right now. And remember, do not send it to the GMB blast. Hopefully I covered that eloquently, Elias.
Yeah, I want to add a couple of things. Okay, so indexing consists of two parts. The first part is that Google sends their crawlers to understand what a page is about. Then when they understand what is all about, they store it in a database. Indexing, for indexing, is the second phase. So the first phase is crawling. The second phase is indexing. Indexing is when Google decides to display our URLs on SERPs. Now, I want to mention something really important, that if your link is crawled, it passes link juice. Okay, so you want your tier 2s to pass link juice into your tier 1s, but you don't necessarily need to display your tier 2s on SERPs. So that is why you don't need an indexer. Also, Kalinkri as a crawler is way cheaper than Omega. So your crawl budget is 50 times more than your indexing budget. So you want to use an Omega as an indexer in order to dominate the 5 pages that we mentioned before, or if you want to rank for competitive keywords. Okay, I hope that clarifies the distinction between the two of them. How many proxies do you recommend? The more proxies, the faster the project runs. As a matter of fact, yes and no. Okay, so let's say that you have 10 proxies and you've set your campaign to 2 browser threads. So as a rule of thumb, you need to have in mind that 1 proxy equals 1 browser thread. Okay, because a proxy is binded with a browser in the campaigns. So let's say that you have 10 proxies. You can run 5 campaigns with 2 browser threads, or you can run 3 campaigns with 3 browser threads and 1 more campaign with 1 browser thread. So you can do the combination. You can run 2 campaigns with 5 browser threads, and then your campaign will finish sooner. Or you can have 1 campaign with 10 browser threads for faster time. Okay, with 10 browser threads, your campaigns, they should finish in no time. It depends your budget, and it depends again your strategy for campaigns. If you want if you have, let's say, three clients and you want to drip feed the postings in each month, then you can just use only one browser thread, and with 10 proxies, you can run 10 campaigns in 14 days, let's say. Okay, but what you need to know is that one proxy equals one browser thread. And then you can do the calculations about how many campaigns you can run with how many browser threads for each campaign. Randy, how many account templates do we need? Yes. So that depends on the diagram that you are using. If I go back to, let's say, the domain authority stacking here. Okay, so the domain authority stacking consists of seven tier, but the tier ones here are 5. We have 5 Web2O link groups that act as tier ones. So imagine that you will need one account template for each Web2O link group. And why is that? Because let's say that you have account number 1, account number 2, 3, 4, and 5. When you will rerun the DAS campaign, the domain authority stacking campaign, you will use exactly the same account templates that you have used in the first run. So again, on the second run, this will get the account number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. So what that does, it will do another post in the same blog, in the same blogs. And this is how you create depth of content. So when you see that you have, for example, 5 Web2O link groups on a diagram, then you say, okay, I need 5 account templates. If you see more, if you run a Hercules, and which consists of 8 Web2O link groups, you will need 8 account templates. I hope that helped. For example, here on the GMB Sniper, you want to use only one account template. And if it is for the same client that you are running the DAS, then you can choose one of your 5 account templates. You can choose the first, for example. So your account template number 1 will have more blogs posted. Okay, so we don't have any other questions.
Jeremy has a question. I have fast servers. When I run GMB Blast, I cannot run more than 2 campaigns or the software closes. Plus, they have been taking 4 to 5 days to finish Blast. I have 25 proxies. Do I have setting wrong?
No, 4 days. It's quite a lot.
Yeah, and the software closing down, your server is not that strong then, or something is wrong, because I run 30 campaigns at once and server's chirping away, and I got a strong server.
Another question
I'm not trying to say you don't, bro. I'm just saying
no.
something's wrong, is what I
Another
mean.
question is that if Jeremy runs, if you run another software in the same time with Neo, because if you are running something else, GSA, for example, or a CTR bot, then there is a conflict with browsers.
So guys, in other words, if you're running other tools, right, especially a CTR bot on the same server, that's a no-go. That's going to cause browser issues, right?
Yes.
Also, another thing, right, which Cecilia mentioned on my Facebook thing, and I was off Facebook, but I tagged Elias, so I asked Elias to comment, and I was a little confused too, because when I run GMB Blast, the last time I was on there running it, that should be done in sometimes a day. Because I'm telling you, I got a fast fucking server, but it's a lot. Then he told me, Mike, we fucking, I mean, what, 10x the amount of links it is? So in other words, right, it used to run 2 days max because you were getting, let's say, 10,000 links to the directional URLs, right? Now it takes 5 days to run because you're getting 100,000 URLs built, right?
Yeah, but
10 times, is that right? Or is my off with the math?
it is. But today, with today's update, we have optimized the GMB blast because we have set by default for 50 HTTP requests in order,
Oh,
to
to speed
prevent.
it up. Okay, yes,
Yeah.
good, good,
So
beautiful.
now we have doubled the amount. So the HTTP requests are 100, which means
Okay,
that normally now the GMB blast should finish in 1 day or 1 day and a half.
okay, question.
Mike,
Oh,
something else. You
go
don't
ahead.
you don't want your GMB blast to finish quick, in my opinion. If I could drip feed the this campaign, I would drip feed it to 5 days or maybe 6 days. That I tell the software, okay, run the GMB blast, but finish it in 6 days. Okay, I want to run the GMB blast 4 times a month, once every week. So I don't need. On the other hand, you can say, all right, yes, but what if I have 100 clients? What happens? Create another VPN, a VPS, get
There
another
you go.
VPS.
Yeah, exactly. Hey
Yeah.
guys, real quick, I want to stop and just, if you guys understand the power and why and when to drip feed, let me get a drip feed in the comment. Cause yo, I ain't even gonna front. I be testing and spamming shit. I was like, I never even thought about that with what I do with the blast. I'm just trying to send that fucking blast. But honestly, if you're talking about 100,000 links now, because it wasn't 100,000 links before, right, guys? It just simply wasn't. Now it is. That's a lot more links. So
Yeah, it
yeah,
was
having it,
20,000.
yeah, I don't know if I want all that hitting all on one day, right? Unless there's some viral campaign going on, it makes a lot more sense for that shit to be drip fed out. Um, so very nice point, guys. If anybody got anything out of that, honestly, let me know because that's a fucking nugget right there. Especially, I could be impatient, and I'm sure other people can be as well when you want to get them rankings, and see them fucking grids turn green. You know what I mean? Uh, on comics, I don't drip feed on comments. It makes sense though. Yep, nugget. Yeah, yeah. That's how I feel too, Nate. Exactly. Like I don't really do that much because when I do something, I'm just trying to send the signal I'm sending, but that makes a whole lot of sense. And if it were to go up to 200,000 links, right? Then fuck yeah, I don't want all that hidden in one motherfucking day, bro. You know?
Yeah, correct, correct,
All
correct.
right.
Because
Beautiful.
now,
Any
now
last?
the GMB blast became 5 times more effective, basically.
Yep. So Radu asks, even if you're using a catch-all email, you still need to use multiple account templates. Wouldn't it randomize the domain.com? Shouldn't star 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 be randomized?
No, no, you cannot. We cannot randomize this kind of catch-all emails. Also, we do not recommend catch-all emails because there are a lot of sites that they do not allow to have this kind of emails. That is why we recommend Gmails because
Email.
Gmails, yes, because 98% of the thousands of websites that we support in SEO Neo post with Gmail, and they cut the catch-all emails. So we recommend Gmails in order to increase your success rate.
Got it. So yeah, guys, on the drip feed thing, awesome. And kind of reference that I use, right? The links are being billed, so it's not like technically drip fed, but depending on how fast you try to make all them links come in versus letting it just come in over 3 or 4 days versus 2 days. That's kind of what I was referencing with the drip fed, right? Don't hold me to what that exactly means because y'all know I use my terms the way I'm talking. It was just a reference. But yeah, I'm glad that y'all shared those insights. Think that's all the question. Does Proton Mail work or has this not been tested?
No, it does work. It does work, but again, not
Not
with
as
all the
good.
websites. That is why you need to have both on the same account template. You can have your catch-all emails if you want to use Proton Mail and Gmail accounts, because Neo will get the first email. If it doesn't succeed, it will try again with the Gmail to create the account. For proxies, we are using two services. The one is Rayobyte, but now the past month I'm using Oxylabs, ISP dedicated proxies from Oxylabs. They are doing great.
I want to show something real fast. If people real quick, Elias,
Just
let me
one,
just
I
I just
will,
want to show this real quick.
yep.
So guys, I just dropped the SEO Neo.io, right? And then if you go to documentation, it takes you here and then right here, right? Look, I just want to show you for future reference, right? Boom, proxies. It'll show you any and anything ever brought up about proxies. Click on it. There you go. Right now, boom. This is what we recommend. Products, ISP proxies, right? Takes you right to what you need. That'll be updated if Elias wants to put Oxy Labs, but I just wanted to show you that right here, once you're on this website and you do the documentation, anything, sorry about the ring, anything that you're looking for, capture, right? The wizard is nice, man. Anything that comes up with capture, you can come click on it and it takes you right there. Plus, everything is right here, broken down beautifully on the side, man. Beautifully. Everything is here. Like literally. I just wanted to take a moment and show that, right? So that you don't have to have that worry in the back of your head, like, whoa, man, how do I set all this up? What's this? What's that? Right. And then on top of all the documentation and videos and this and that, when I started working with the team, right, it's like, yo, we got to have this shit as push button as it could be for people like me. I just want to come click, 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 go. Right. And that's what the wizards do, right? Which is fucking amazing. So just wanted to share that with y'all in case, you are a user already and you didn't know that, oh, damn, that search bar is kind of nice, right? Because you just type in whatever you want. It's going to take you right there, even though it's already there on the left-hand side. All right. Yep, David, thank you. Sure, yeah, got a lot going on. Yep. And then I imagine we're working residential proxies, correct? Is using resident what kind of Oxy Labs proxies you were using?
ISP dedicated.
ISP dedicated. All right. Any other questions? What VPS provider do you recommend? There's a link in the back of that. We'll get you the link for that. Or if you have the link, Elias will drop it in there. Some people go get Hetzner servers, right? Cloud, or you could get a auction server, and then you need to know how to install Windows through Linux and some shit. Cloud Hetzner is easier, but not as powerful, right? You could use Contabo, but we have a link for you guys because they have a friend that built the VPS like for Neo, right? Like I think it might even come installed or some
Yeah,
crazy like that. It's sick. You
Neo
got
is
that link?
installed. Um, Give me a second.
Sure. Guys, any ask questions before we get into the demo? And if not, who's excited to see some over-the-shoulder action and a new feature too that no one's seen yet? Not even I haven't even seen it live yet because I've been busy all motherfucking day. If you want to see something new, put the demo down there. Come on, baby. Demo. Demo. Here we go. All right, I still got some people's attention. Come on, y'all dying out on me now. We ain't even get to the 50% off yet. Don't die out on me. Ooh, my dabber is finally charged. Oh my lord, boy, I've been fiending for a dabby dab.
Okay,
All right, I think we're good on the questions, Elias.
all right. I put the link on the chat.
Guys, there's the link to the VPS that's recommended. Just and questions, Elias. Do they need to install SEO Neo, or if they get this VPS, it's installed and then they just put in their license key?
No, the SEO Neo is pre-installed.
Pre-installed.
Pre-installed. They just
So they
put
just so they
the
just log in, put your license key in, and start setting things up.
yes, correct.
Okay.
All right. So do you see my VPS, my screen here?
Yes, I do. Yo, Nathan, that's what I'm saying. It's new though, bro. They just whipped that together. Because yeah, same thing on my end, right? I'm like, wait, what? Hold on a minute. That pre-installed alone is good, especially when everything else is already tweaked or whatever, right? So you know you're not gonna have any conflicts. All right, Elias, take it away, baby boy.
All right. Now the good stuff. So since we are talking about GPP, I'm not going to get into details about accounts or content buckets. As Mike said, we have complete documentation and a lot of video tutorials on how they work. So we are going to focus on the GPP module. All right, so this is the tab here. You see it's quite new. And there are three sub-tabs: projects, GPP keyword buckets, and grid templates. This is where you save your grids, and then you call them up on your next project if they are the same. So let's go to projects. We are going to create a new project. Okay, we click the button, create new project. Then this is the pop-up comes up. What I was thinking, in order to show you the new feature, let's try the Hilton Miami downtown. So we get the GPP name. We name our project. And then here we want to find our GPP on the map. So I will put Hilton Miami downtown. It's here. All right, you see the map. And you will see the type of business is SAL, is a local business. You can see it here. If it was a sub, you would see sub here. So you already know how to treat a sub or a SAL or SOL campaign. So we create the project. Now we are inside the specific project dashboard, and it is time to create our heat maps. Click on Create Heat Maps. Now here we put our keyword. On the tab here on the GPP, we have the GPP keyword bucket. What you can do is to first you create your keyword buckets and then come here, click on this button, import keyword from a keyword bucket. We haven't created it, but this is the most optimum way to do it. But if you forget to do that, then you can just go here for Hilton Miami, let's say best hotels in Miami. We put a comma and then moves to another keyword. Miami luxury hotels. Okay, let's put just some keywords. Accommodation in Miami. All right, let's work with those three keywords. Now it's time to create our grid. Here we select the markers, how many markers we want. Okay, we start from 5 by 5 up to 15 to 15. Let's create a 15 by 15. So these are 225 markers. Since you are located in the United States, we select miles. Here we set the distance between points. Okay, now it's 1 mile and it covers this area here. Or maybe you want 5 miles. You see the map auto zooms. We will stick with 1 mile and we select the zoom level. I will put it to auto, United States Google, and language English. Now here you will see that this heat map you can use, it will deduct 225 credits in order to create it. But of course, we don't want to, to see rankings in the Atlantic Ocean here on the sea. So what we do is we enable the edit mode and we click on this button, exclude sea markers. We let the software do the algorithm. I was explaining to Mike yesterday what we did in order to to create this feature.
Oh yeah, don't keep that. Yeah.
All right.
Don't.
So all the markers from the sea have gone, and all the credits that this heat map needed have been deducted from your credit system. Okay, before it was 225, but now
Yo,
it's
hold on. Elias, I'm sorry because I have something going on and I don't if I have to step away, right? I had to pull out the good old greenery for something, right? You know? And this is the perfect time in the webinar, and this is unplanned. This is saving you money, motherfucker. Instead of 225 credits, press a button. Guess what? No need to use credits we don't need to use.
exactly.
Right? Come on, son. If you see value in that, put that money sign in there, please. That money symbol.
Nice, nice. Also,
Yes. They
also,
see the value in that. Go ahead, Elias.
also, since you have the edit mode active, then you can exclude whatever marker you want from the map. For example, if here there were mountains and you don't want to rank on mountains, you can just click and exclude specific markers. And you see the credits are being deducted from the project. If,
Bro,
if for a
like,
reason you did a mistake, you click undo.
yo, guys, so chill, right? Because listen, this is so fucking sick right here. Because listen to me real quick. Let's say there's a GMB that you already ranking all, pretty good, right? You can X out that area. Like if you know you got your parking lot and a nice, decent, you can X that out and not even get that because you doing it. I don't even want to send no links there. Let's just say this gives you the power. Yo, Elias,
Yep.
just to display, right, what I'm seeing in my mind, X everything out and just leave that little island, for instance, or maybe just start Xing stuff out and leave the top corner alone, right?
Yep.
My point is, guys, you could X everything out and say, yo, I'm just going to try to get new clients for this service in Miami Lakes area because that's where my client makes the most revenue. And if you are Green Grid Goblin and you in my shit, you know what I'm talking about, son. What we chase, the money, the revenue. Because that's what we all want. That's what your client wants. And if you're a business owner, that's what you need, whether you know it or not. So this now just gave me all the power I need because I was already slaying it, but I was having to do a little bit of a shotgun approach. I'm sending links to shit I'm already ranking for. I'll take it. But bro, now I can run a campaign and it's probably going to run a lot faster, right, Elias? Because if we X these out, When we
Yes.
get to the next point, we're not going to build links to these lat longs because they're not scanned. Save time, save money, get results faster. Yo, Elias, what a great fucking update. Oh my Lord, yo.
Yeah, it's
This is the
crazy.
first time I see this live, guys. So there's a real reaction from a real user who's part of their team, right? And helping them build this shit to be the best motherfucking on the GMB end, the best thing it could be. Period and point motherfucking blank. Yo, how many of you hear me, man? Do y'all understand how valuable this update is right here? Value. Drop a value in the chat. And I'm dead serious. Save money, save time, get rankings faster. That's what this update just did. Because the GMB blast been working. If you know, you know. If you don't, get on board and find the fuck out. Now you can find out a lot fucking faster. Sorry for all the fucking cursing. All right, Elias. Woo! You got me excited with that one, bro. Because even my team, they be like, hey, Mike, man. A lot, because I do a lot of stuff in Miami. They're like, yo, man. And you know, Chicago and New York. It's like, we're doing a lot of stuff in the water that we don't want to do, right? Boom. There you go.
Yeah, yeah. Now we cover the whole globe. So at any point, anywhere in the world, we can detect the water and we exclude it from the markers. Now we click on Run Heat Maps. And we are waiting for the results. You'll see the heat maps, they are these blue dots that tells you that the algorithm is running now. And also here, we emulate the searches as if you were in the exact spot from its marker.
That was about 20 seconds, I think, maybe 25 seconds. I might, you know, my counting might be off.
Yeah. All right. So here on the left side of each keyword, you will always see two heat maps. Let me create another one. Sorry. Let me rerun the heat maps.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay. Here you see the status of the algorithm. Here you see the keywords. Here, when was the last time you ran the specific heat map, the grid info, the visibility, the total visibility of the specific business in the map. How many percentage of the map are in the 3-pack, 4 to 10 rank, 11 to 20 rank, and how many heat maps does each keyword has. Okay, so here every time you will see the two heat maps, which are actual screenshots of the heat map in order to check the progress. But if you use the drop down here, we can see more information. We can click on the heat map to see exactly which areas are ranking and how they are doing. And also you have the history. This is the previous heat map. This is the next heat map. Okay, you can see that the C has been excluded from the map. And also you have this information here. Now, if, for example, you have more heat maps, more than two heat maps, you can go to the parent. You can treat those keywords as the parent. The parent are the main keywords. So on the parent, you will see this icon here, which is compare heat maps. If you create it, you select the heat maps. Let's say that you had 10 heat maps here, and it was 1 month ago. We will see it later on the case study. If you click compare heat map, you will be you will go to this page that you have a beautiful, beautiful comparison that you will see the increase or the decrease in some areas for the overall visibility. How many percentage of your keywords are in 3-pack in the map, and also you have a pie chart to check exactly the percentages that way. And also you can export the PDF and send it directly to your client. This is a very, very useful feature. This is the next keyword. You can see the keyword here, Miami luxury hotels. Hilton doesn't rank well, as I see here. And for accommodation in Miami, it ranks better here. Okay, but you got the point.
Excuse me. The main.
Also here you have the visibility for the overall visibility of the GPP on the map.
So guys, when this ran the heat maps and gives you all that beautiful data and comparisons, right? It went and got those driving direction URLs that take a whole lot of fucking time to get. And then when he gets to the next part and does the wizard, right? That's what it's using, right? So like, that's why I was saying the fact that you can X out whatever points you want, right? Not so much. I mean, it's for this also, but more so for the blast, right? Because I want to boost the area I want to boost in specifically. I just want to like drill that part home because that's, that's also what's happening with the heat map, right? It's not just to show you where you rank. It's to do the shit in the back end that's the long, hard, tedious work that gets the gains when we run the wizard. Is that a good way to put it, Elias?
Yes. Now, in this dashboard of your project, you can do these things. You can check you can check the rankings and do the comparison. If you want to rerun the heat map, you can select all, or you can select whatever you want. Click the play button here, and you will rerun the heat map to check your rankings, to check your progress. Now, let's say that we have checked our rankings and we want to run a GMB Blast campaign. So we go to Wizards, we select the GPP Blast, we click on Initiate, we have this page. We select our project. We select a heat map according to the grid. If the grid is the same and the distance between points are the same, we can use a random heat map. And we click on Next. Here we select a folder. We haven't created the campaign folder, so we will leave it to auto-generate for Neo. Account templates, they are the emails that SEO Neo will use. I select mine. For content buckets, let's say that we had a content bucket for hotels. This is where we put our primary keywords, or we can import it from the GBP keyword bucket list here. So let's say accommodation in Miami, luxury hotels in Miami, and best hotels in Miami. Let's say that our keywords were these. So if I click on generate, the software now, SEO Neo, creates the campaign for us. So basically, all right, it took 30 seconds and another 1 minute to create the campaign. So in 1.5 minutes, you have the blast ready.
So guys, like real quick, chill, Elias, because like you run a scan, which we, taking our sweet ass time explaining everything. The shit took 20 seconds though. I think I counted. Let's call it 30 seconds. 30 seconds to run the scans. Then you go over to the wizard, you click less than 10 times, and then from here, you're going to have to click start. That's it. That's all.
Yes.
I also would suggest at this point, this is what I always do right now, guys. Right here at this moment in time, right? What I trained my team to do. You hover over that, do it real quick as I say it, Elias, if you don't mind, and go change the name, rename it, right? Next one. No. Sorry, not that one. Next one, the T. The one with the T on it. Yeah. Bang. Then you put the name of your client or the GMB or however the fuck you want to do it, right? But I highly suggest the name of the GMB or client and then GMB1 or client dash Dallas location or DL or, use short codes, man. Because when you start running a whole bunch of campaigns, right, you're going to want to use your little folder system on the left-hand side. But more so, even if you don't and you have everything in one folder, that makes it easy to filter by ABC and just go find whatever client or whatever GMB it is. Yo, bro, like I'm telling you from someone that uses SEO Neo. I was an SEO Neo user way before the opportunity to work with these guys came along, right? This is real fucking shit. So I'm telling you from real user experience, not just because I'm on the webinar, like, and it's a, we're selling a Black Friday discount. Like, nah, son, I don't roll like that. Y'all know that, right? So I'm telling you from experience, click. I've been doing SEO a long time. And I wasn't doing it that long where you could just build 1,000 links to something and rank. I wasn't around for them days. This is the closest thing I've seen on a GMB level that comes close, man. Like, I love CTR manipulation, bro, but fuck all that. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not saying don't do that, but bro, the link building is fucking beautiful when you can link build to certain assets and get the bump on your GMB. And now there's fucking wizards to do it. Like, what else could you ask for? Last thing I wanted to say, I just signed in. On my latest server, I got 4.45 million links posted. Right there. You know I ain't lying. I'll take a screenshot if y'all want. One account template. 274,500 or 275K accounts. Nothing but results. Go ahead, Elias.
All right. So at that point, if I click on play, the campaign will start. Okay, and you will always do that. Don't think that, all right, I created the wizard and that's it. It will take you to this page, to the campaigns dashboard. And your campaign, you see, it is idle right now. So if I click start, it will say started and it will turn blue. So we have created our project. Okay, here, if you click on the eye, you can go on your dashboard, but the whole game is here in the wizard. Then you have the domain authority stacking. Again, you click on initiate. You put just 10 data that you have already created, accounts, account buckets, content buckets. You click on generate, and SEO Neo will create 4 domain authority campaigns for you, all 4 domain authority campaigns that you need for the month. So there is no need to do anything else. When one campaign finishes, the other one will start automatically. You don't need to do anything about that. And then you go to Sniper. Again, on the description here, I remind you what URLs you should use or what kind of keywords you should use. But in any case, if you click on initiate, here is what we said, that You can create dynamically if you want to use self-hosted WordPress or cloud blogs. If you have your own PBN or if you want to use cloud blogs. Since now we have created the campaign folder, we can just select it from the drop-down menu. The account templates, it's mine, the emails. Now it says select account bucket. And here, Randy, says 0 from 1. So what we need here is just one account template. Now it turned green, which declares that you are okay with one account template. It's green. You are good to go. If we had, for example, 8 account templates, it would say here 1 out of 8. Okay, and when you
did I do something?
What?
Yo, it feels like I just something weird just.
What happened? Mike?
All right. I'm on one server, right? But there he goes. He's back. Like he never left.
It was my connection, probably. Let me share the screen again. All right. Great. So you see the screen again, correct?
Yes.
Nice, nice. So I was saying that if you had 8 account templates here, it would be yellow and says 1 out of 8. And if you put 8 account templates, it will turn green and you are good to go. For the content bucket, let's say that we had the content bucket created. Here you select the number of images. I love to use a random number of images and a random number of videos and my Google embeds here. And the post settings, the CAPTCHA, I select to CAPTCHA. HTTP connections, I set it to 80, let's say, and 6 browser threads, or maybe 5 browser threads. I will choose the indexer, Omega indexer, click on next, and this is where we scrape things from the GPP, from your project that you have created. Okay, here we select a project, the Hilton Miami downtown. Now here we have fetched the place ID for the for that GPP. We have fetched the CID automatically. We have fetched the reviews URL. Okay, now if your GPP has an About Us URL or a post URL, you can find it from inside your dashboard as administrators, and you can copy and paste them over there. Here you put your social media URLs, all your social media. If you have 20 social media accounts, URLs, you should put them there. Here you put your primary keywords and click on generate. So again, Sniper takes around 2 minutes to create. Okay, for GMB Sniper, we create only one campaign. So you need to create a project management system so you can monitor your campaigns, when it started, when it finished, and when you will do the next batch of the campaigns. This is the Rank Your Brand. Again, on the description, I remind you what we learned today. If you click initiate, there is only this page that you need to fill stuff, which are almost the same. And the Rank Your Brand wizard has nothing to do. It is not connected with the GPP module. it is somehow individual.
Elias, sorry.
Yes.
The guy said, somebody said, Ian said, the Webby thumbnail is covering the screen share. Can't see what Elias is talking about.
Oops.
I'm not sure if that's his view only. Is anyone else having that issue? Maybe Ian try to resize or change on the top right. It says view, and you could change the view. Everyone else says it's fine. It's probably the view that you're looking at. All right, go ahead, Elias. And guys, anybody on Zoom, right? On the top right, it says view. And then there's like standard, side by side, speaker. Like pick which one you like. That should help. I just changed it to a better view, actually. Look at that. All right, go ahead, Elias. I think we're all good.
Just a moment, Mike.
I thought you froze up on me again.
I'm frozen.
Oh, you got froze up? Okay.
No, I'm just looking for something.
Okay, no problem. What settings recommended to set up the VPS using Hostnox? I'll answer some questions till you're ready. That depends on how many campaigns you're gonna run, man. Like the old "it depends" answer, right? But start off with the lowest and then scale up. It's whatever level you're on is kind of that. There are numerous VPS plans. Yep, same answer. For account template, do we create one per client? Some guidance would be great. Elias uses his Elias account. You can set it up however you want. Yeah, one per client is, nice, safe, right? Definitely, I have content buckets per GMB. I don't do real client shit, but yes, I'd keep everything as, segmented as you can, right? But it's totally optional how you run it. Best practices, I'd keep things separated. Should I create hundreds of comments or just have a few spun comments? So again, it depends. And here's why I say that, not being a smart ass. I don't spin at all. I just keep churning up new AI. Elias still spins, right? So it's up to you how you want to, get down. How do you improve the GMB rank for a specific area, region of the city you are weekend? We just showed you how to do that, literally. Run the scan, pick the areas, go run the blast. Sit back and wait. Should we do CTR manipulate? Completely optional. Not needed, optional. Should I use 50% branded keywords in the primary keywords tab during GMB blast wizard creation?
No, 100% primary keywords.
No. That's all keywords. Yeah. Absolutely. Would you suggest new buckets for each campaign? Is there a risk of salmon the CID? You don't need to, when you pull, and Elias, if I'm wrong, please correct me. I've asked this before. If I have it wrong, I'll be disappointed in myself. When you pull an article from a content bucket, like let's say there was 100, and you build a campaign and it uses 40 articles, now there's 60 articles left, right? It removes it from the content bucket. Is that accurate, Elias?
It does not remove from the content bucket, but it adds a tag next to the article to understand that this article has been used. So either you can delete the article or fetch new articles and replace them.
Okay. Okay, nice. It'd be a nice feature if you could add in the option to just remove them once used. I'll just request that live on the air, please.
Yeah, we have a lot of users that they reuse the same articles over and over again, or they spin the articles. So yeah, but I will tell the team to.
And then Darko, he covered this earlier. Yeah, it's like I think it was 120 links. He said how many or 80? How many links did you say to the CID? Any more? It gets
50,
dangerous.
50 to 80.
50 to 80. So yeah,
Yeah.
Darko, you don't want to be going too crazy on the CID.
No, if you do the GPP sniper, we have taken care of that. That
Yeah.
it will build up to 80 backlinks to the CID. It will not exceed the amount of backlinks needed.
So I love it, right? And guys, please, bro, especially if you know me, and especially, matter of fact, especially if you don't know me, right? In the comments, I don't spin either. Comment right below it. I still spin, can't get that out of my system. LOL, right? Both of them people I know personally, one real well, the other I know, and I know they both get results and do their thing. And they on two opposite ends of spin. I ain't spinning. Yeah, hell yeah, I'm still spinning. Me and Elias, same shit. And I'm not, I probably will just throw spin rewrite or fucking API in there or word AI or whatever the fuck I got, right? But, I mean, with AI, it's like, what the fuck? What's the big difference? I'm not building that many links. Now, if I was building them big ass, a lot of big campaigns for organic and stuff like that, then yeah, I probably would. Nah, I know I would, and I'm lying, bro. I like having uniqueness all around. Anyway, I'm getting no active subscription when I log in and I bought credits, Mike. Dave, I'm not sure what you mean, but open up a ticket if there's an issue because we can't deal with that live right now, but we'll get you taken care of for sure. Randy said he got to go. Peace out. Logged out and joined in, still can't say. Please say the discount code verbally when it comes to that point, not just putting it on the screen. Thanks, Michael. Got you, Ian.
If you don't, Mike, if somebody doesn't have an active subscription, he cannot use SEO Neo GPP module. It's not independent. It is a part of SEO Neo. So
Yes.
you need to have a subscription to SEO Neo in order to use the credits for the GPP module. It's not a standalone feature, a standalone project.
Jay mentioned you can set in the settings where you don't use articles again. I thought so too. I haven't been in the settings ish part for a while. JW said I got to can you share the discount link? Somebody got to go. They want the promo code, Elias. Can we turn off reviews if we don't need? What? I don't know what you mean, Trevor. No spinning. Nah, spin is like early 2000s. After AI is the shit just reworded. Okay. David opened up a ticket. Beautiful. We got the ticket number. And David, in case this is the situation, you need an SEO Neo license, and then you need GMB credits, right? Both. In case that's not the situation. I think we finished showing everything. Is this the last one you were showing them? The last wizard we were setting up?
Yeah. The last wizard. It's the rank your brand, which is self-explanatory here. You put the brand name, the homepage URL, your money site, the branded URLs that we talked earlier, your primary keywords, and we do all the rest. You click on generate, and that's it.
So,
You have everything.
yep, there you go. And real quick, Elias, get that promo code ready for everybody, right? And I just want to show you something real fast, manually, right? Because we said we would. You see this link right here? So Main Street, right? But let's say we got this lat long from a heat map, right? So you have to go to this URL, drop in the lat long here, then this pops up, and then you got to grab this link. And then you got to do that for every marker, every lat long. That's why 4 hours to grab all those links. When you run the heat map, that's what's happening on the back end. Bonus, motherfucker, you get to see visually all that sexy, beautiful shit, right? Then you go to the wizard, click a couple buttons, less than 10 clicks, and you got something that we got multiple people showing results besides me, besides Elias, already from the last webinar to now, results, right? So can't say it no other way. Oh, so Elias, what's the promo code so I could get these guys what they want and what they need? They've been patient, they've been waiting.
So
first things first, guys. Sorry, Elias, I didn't mean to talk
yep.
over you. If you don't have a license, or even if you need the credits, right? Black Friday page. Grab the yearly license. I mean, grab what makes sense for you, but grab the yearly license unless it doesn't make sense, right? Whatever's in your budget, man. I don't want you spending money you don't have and none of that. But if you got clients and you want to do them right, rack up on these credits because it's 50% off. 50% off. And then guess what? Because of the update that they released today, which cuts a whole bunch of credits depending on where you are. If you're near water or near area you don't want to waste credits on, now these credits are even more valuable and it'll get you more bang for your buck. Say hello to my little friend. I can't believe I didn't start the webinar with that, by the way. Guys, the promo code, I'm dropping it here and I'm going to say it out loud for Ian, Elias, Mike, GBP. I can't believe y'all made me say that word, man. Fuck. It's supposed to be GMB, but Elias, Mike, GBP. Ian, in case, well, you can see the chat because I can't spell too well. ELIASMIKE, GBP. 50% off the GBP credits on the 100K pack. Any questions? Any questions?
In Greece, it's 24 the tax. 24%.
Wow, look at that, 24%. Sheesh. Does the 3-man? Oh, great question, Vincent. Does the 3-month plan stay $299 after the 3 months? Yes, it does. You'll be locked in at that because that's the rate that you took advantage of this offer on, and that's how we do things around here. We keep shit a buck. No, none of that funny, fluffy bullshit. Any other questions? Hey, guys, I should have started with this before, right? How many people are already SEO users? Let me get a 1 in the chat. How many people weren't using SEO Neo? 2. And if you now are signing up, 3 in the chat. 1, 2, or 3. Let me see them. A lot of 1s, couple 2s. I see a new user. Welcome, David. Welcome, John. Welcome, Mark. What up, Jay, baby boy? I see a lot of people here that have been using it, and they're like, hey, man, you're going to send this replay out? Y'all dropped a lot of nuggets. I love that, especially when I see my people that do this, right? Users, people that use the motherfucking tool. And they're like, oh, yeah, that's going to help me use it even better, right? Because that's what we do. Build a community of winners, yo. It's like a corny saying that I have, but it's not because it's reality. If you're not building builders, then you're destroying. If you're not building builders, in other words, if we don't all build each other up, then what are we doing? Destroying each other, because there's only 2 sides to a coin. Yeah, there's black, white, and then there's gray. But let's be realistic, man. If it's either good or bad, evil or fucking pure, like how much gray is there, bros? Where does your heart lie, right? You type to bullshit someone to sell some shit, or you type to go extra hard to make sure that shit works, and people got to twist your arm to bring it out to the public, because it's ready. Not because you didn't want to share it, because you want to make sure that if you're going to give it to people, it works. Any questions?
Yeah, there is a
Hey,
question.
Trevor, someone says they're going to sign up tomorrow. That's cool, but the 50% promo code, I don't think will be active. So Elias, let's address that question. How long is the 50% off good for?
The coupon is set to close in 3 hours.
So guys, you got 3 hours. Got a strict deadline here. The replay won't even be out, right? So the point is, if you was live, you get to take advantage of it, and you get, a little time to get home. Hopefully that's enough time to make what you need to happen, Trevor, and anybody else. Such a good presentation. Thank you. We are an agency with dozens of clients. We live, eat, and breathe SEO Neo. Hey, man, can we use that shit as a little screenshot, can we use that as a testimonial? I love it. Fuck yeah. Good to know. 3 hours or less. Franklin said, bye. Peace out. There's an anonymous question. When I run a campaign, do I need to keep my computer on, or can I run? No, you need to keep your computer on. But personally, I wouldn't run SEO Neo on my main workstation, right? Like I do it at bare minimum, extra laptop, extra computer, or just grab yourself a VPS. And that motherfucker should be running all day long, bro, nonstop. My SEO Neo does not stop running ever, never, ever, never. Like, hey, yo, Elias, did I or did I not send you a message? Like, yo, what kind of server do you use? Or what kind of server do you use if you were trying to break the shit? Yes or no? Am I lying,
Yeah, yeah.
Elias?
No, no, no.
And what did I say, bro? Send me a link to the exact specs or send me what you got, right? I know y'all gotta have some strong shit over there. And you know what I did? I went and I got the same exact thing or a level higher. I got that bitch chirping, son. I'm not playing with y'all. This ain't no joke.
I have a 32 cores, 128 gigabyte RAM, i9 processor with a 4 terabytes NVMe hard drive.
Yeah, with the yeah, highly recommend that also with the like it's like I think that I'm not a big computer guy, but in short, I think it's like the next level of SSD, right? Like SSD used to be the shit. Now you want to have that extra protection. What the fuck the server? Oh yeah, hey Paul, bro, when you got something that you load up some shit and it runs and you get results and you got X amount of clients or X amount of GMBs, it's kind of like common sense, right? How many motherfucking campaigns can I set up? Okay, wait, I hit a ceiling. I can only run X amount of campaigns on this type of server. Let me get a stronger server. Okay, I hit the ceiling. Let me get another server. I hit the ceiling. Now you're running a whole lot of motherfucking campaigns. Another server, right? Like same shit, bro. There's SEO autopilot to this already, right? But I know guys that were running 10, 20, 30 servers with SEO autopilot, chirping. You know what I mean? The level of scales on you, you know what I mean? Like you could have a server that has 4 cores, or you could have a monstrous thing like me and Elias got. But don't
We do,
let that scare you or deter you. Just get started, right? You can use an extra fucking laptop. As long as it runs and processes, then you good. And then work your way up that ladder.
no,
Sorry, go ahead, Elias.
the thing is that we do a lot of tests and we do also crash tests. That is why we need such a powerful machines because we want to bring Neo to its limits. So
Yep.
it is very important for us to have such a powerful machine.
Hey, Mike had a great.
Sometimes I run 25 or 30 campaigns at the same time to
Yeah.
test the performance with millions of tasks.
Yep. I do too. And then what I learned is, get more fucking proxies, right? That's the one thing, just make sure you got enough proxies. So take that.
No, no, it's not. It's not the GMB. Generally, the wizards do not consume credits. It's the heat maps that consumes credits when you create a heat map and when you rerun heat map. So basically, it is up to you. If you check rankings every 2 days, then you consume credits way faster. If you check rankings every let's say 14 days, every 2 weeks, then you have total control over your credit budget.
Okay. Any other questions in here, guys? Anybody taking advantage of this deal, the 50% off, the live on the webinar, and 3 hours later? Did anybody take advantage on some credits? Did anybody get any nuggets from this webinar here? If you got a nugget, drop a little nugget comment in there. Let Elias stay awake. It's late over there. It's about to be midnight.
Past midnight.
No nuggets. No nuggets are flying. All right, all right. Purchase the 100K. Nice. Put them things to use. Hell yeah, got myself those sweet credits. Nice, Radu. I know you're gonna put them shits to you to use. To be clear, hit 100 credits, as many as you want. 100K credits, as much as you want, at 99 per pack. Yes. Purchase 400K. Black Panda, let's go. He ain't playing. Fuck, I thought this was tomorrow, LOL. Just logging in now. Hey, Daniel, if you're just logging in, the good news is, Elias, throw the slides up with the discount code, please, if you don't mind.
No, no, just a second.
You still got time to grab this promo code. You did miss the webinar, but there'll be a replay for all the nuggets, right? And then you still get to get 50% off the GMB package. The Black Friday sale. Oh, when does the Black Friday sale end? Tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow,
Tomorrow
December
at what
6th,
time? At what time?
midnight,
So tomorrow midnight, our time or Greece time?
Greeks time.
Oh shit. So guys, tomorrow, like in the middle of the fucking day, right? 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock. At 5 o'clock tomorrow, EST. So 2 o'clock if you on the West Coast and wherever the fuck you are in between, right? The Black Friday deal is done. 500 off, done. $300 a month plan will not exist. $150 a month, right? That's what it is. The credits, 20% off, gone. The 50% off, gone in 3 hours. Y'all know I don't play. He don't play. You ever seen Elias shoot? Like, he don't play, bro. That's John WikiWik right there. Listen to what I'm telling you. If you fuck with GMBs or do any type of link building at all, e-com, affiliate, organic, national, does not matter. Grab yourself the biggest package you can. And if you do local, then for sure, stickity stack up on them credits, especially if you like to scan too much, right? Like I use them credits for to get the results more than anything, right? But just keep in mind, them credits are going to go, and then you're going to be like, damn, yo, I could have racked up more at 50% off. Fuck, right? Be warned. Just keeping it real with y'all. $500 off the yearly plan. A $300 for 3-month plan, $299, that does not exist and will not exist tomorrow at this time. Tomorrow at this time, be gone. So I advise you to go hit SEOneo.com.io, hit the Black Friday page from there, snatch up what you're going to snatch up, buy your credits, get that motherfucker installed, set up, and start using it. I don't know how many people were on this webinar that are SEO users that were saying right in the chat that they use this shit heavily, been using it, getting results, blah, blah, blah. We sharing the underground secrets now. Yeah, that's what we're doing. And Elias is very much like that, bro. He's like, I'm not trying to hold nothing back from nobody, Merlino. I want everybody to win using my tool, our tool, because he has, partners, right? Because we want it to be Neo. Yo, if you watch The Matrix and you understand why they called it SEO Neo, drop a Matrix, and I'll stop asking y'all to drop anything in the chat because I know we've been here for a while. But on some real shit, because I was thinking about that shit earlier, right? Be like the Neo. Because sometimes I feel like Neo when I'm in the Google Maps algorithm. And not because I'm the best, but because I could, like, you know what I mean? I could do that. What update? What you doing? A spam update? Right? Then I got my boy Johnny WikiWik behind me. Like, who's going to stop us, bro, when it comes to ranking some GMBs? Come on now. Stop playing. Elias, I thank you for doing the second webinar. I know this wasn't in the plan, but so many people hit us up, right? Like, oh, man, So I appreciate it, especially staying up so late. You know what I mean? And again, thank you and everybody at Stealth Code for creating SEO Neo, for allowing your boy Merlino to play and try to break it and now work with y'all. It's been fucking amazing. And where we're going to take this motherfucker in 2025 is sick as fuck.
Yep.
Last thing, I almost forgot. What's the Omega discount for them, bro? We can't leave. We can't do them like that.
Yeah. The Omega is 30% for any top up.
And it's right on the website, right? Just go to the website.
Yeah, omegaindexer.com.
Guys, so Omega Index, I just dropped the link in there, right? Most of you guys probably use it already. Stack up on credits, top up 30% off. If you never used in Omega and you're gonna use SEO Neo, go sign up and put some money in there. because you're going to use Omega on your tier ones, especially when you hit them cloud sites. You want them bits to index as quick as they can. And less than a day, 48 hours, 8 hours, right? Like, just do what I'm telling you to do if you respect anything I say, right? You want Omega without any question of a motherfucking doubt. So you might be like, well, Mike, what do I need to make this shit all happen? An SEO Neo license, GMB credits, right? Omega with some money in it. You're going to need a 2-cap, 2capture.com, and some proxies, which we showed you. And once you sign up, everything's in the documentation, right? And remember, don't play yourself. It takes money to make money, right? Like the motherfuckers that saying he spent $1,500 on 2-cap, which is going to be fixed because that sounds off. He probably was still profitable. And guess what? When I spent $800 and was like, whoa, I was still profitable. And mind you, that shit was way off. I'm looking at my capture. Since that day I had put $100, right? I'm at $72, bro. I spent $28 in like a month or whatever, however long it's been on 2-cap. So, and if I had to spend 10x that amount, it'd be worth it because I'd still be super positive ROI wise. Holla if you hear me, y'all. 50% off, 3 hours left. These guys are in Greece and they've already set all this shit up. When the webinar's over, they all sleeping. And even if you kidnapped me and held me at gunpoint, I wouldn't be able to make the promo code work, bro. I'm telling you right now, I can't do it. So take advantage while you can. If not, I don't want to hear it. And please don't DM me saying, hey, I saw the webinar. No, if you wasn't live on the webinar and we know who the fuck is here, we have the registrant's email, then you cannot take advantage of the 50% off deal. Because the next time we say, join us live, y'all, we got a special deal for y'all. Y'all gonna know we mean it. Let's get our asses on this webinar. Elias, thank you for the rant.
Mhm.
I hope that wasn't too much. I appreciate you.
No, it was a great webinar. It was
This was good.
great information and great people here.
So they said they don't
appreciate
see the Omega code. Hold on. Okay, here it is right here, guys. There's a Black Friday page, and I'll drop it right here for y'all. Coupon code, because I should have did that previously. Sorry about that. Y'all know I'm still kind of new to this whole marketing thing, really, right? I just keeps it fucking a buck, 100 all day, every day. You got it now? Omega code, coupon code, 30% off. There's the link. You guys got the SEO Neo link, but I'll drop it here just in case anybody needs it at the last second. SEO Neo Black Friday, when that GMB credit code is. Oh, Elias, remind me to download the chat. Oh man, G Ortiz is gonna be like, my man Merlino. Elias, any chance to fix my subscription? Send support ticket, talk to Jonathan, but there's some issues with billing. Appreciate it. Got my credits, just need my subscription working. Thank you. Yes.
What is the name?
Evgeny Kaspervik.
Okay.
Sorry, man, if I chopped your name up.
Okay, Evgeny, I will personally take a look at it.
Hey, a question, Elias. 2-cap is cheaper than Cap Monster?
No, Cap Monster is cheaper than 2Captcha, but
A lot harder to set up.
A lot harder to set up, but again, you have a monthly subscription to Cap Monster.
Yep. Okay, Laura said code worked for me. Guys, if anybody racked up on any Omega top-up balance, I said I wouldn't, but I just want to know. Anybody grabbed any Omega credits? Okay, beautiful. Thank you. So that it makes it worth me bringing it up. Hey, Drew, thank you, my brother. I appreciate you being here to the end, man. I haven't seen you in a while, man. I hope everything is good, bro. Man, Drew, bro, we go back, long time. X-Evel and 2Capture, one hell of a link building spree. Oh, my man Dan is in the building. Woo, Dan Kurtz. Yo, when we going to dinner, bro? Matter of fact, we should make that happen this weekend. It's been a long week. Guys, you can set up Cat Monster or Xe, if you know how to do Xevel, or Capture Solutions, desktop, you know what I mean? You can do that for sure. And those options are in the back of Neo, right? We didn't get too much into that here to not confuse people because 2Cap's the simplest, right? You sign up, you top up some money, you grab an API key, you put it in there, and you go. You know what I mean? You could do the same shit with the Cat Monster Cloud, but I don't recommend the cloud one. I think the desktop with the monthly thing is better. Anyway, that stuff we could get into on further webinars and videos we create for the community, right? And you could post on our Facebook group about these type of things and what type of content you want to see, what you want us to cover, right? Share your wins. That really, yo, let me tell y'all something, man. Nothing is going to inspire and motivate not only me, and forget about me. You don't really need me that motivated, right? To be honest, but the team that's over there coding, when they see users sharing results, bro, that keeps them, you know what I mean, vested and going like, yeah, right? Not just we built it and hopefully they'll come or none of that bullshit. Nah, like we built it, we helping them get there, they got there and they winning. Point blank and period. Like I always say, yo, take fucking action, man. Implement. Any last things you got for them, Elias?
I want to say that it is crazy that there are some SEOs that they are not using SEO Neo. I mean, we got feedback from the biggest name in the SEO industry that they are using SEO Neo for all of their projects, all of their clients. They have their secret sauce is a huge part is SEO Neo. So just take advantage of this beautiful software.
Yeah, Dan says those people don't know what they're missing. Let them stay in the dust, right? And guys, like that be me. Like I had mentioned SEO Neo a little bit, and then I started working with them, and then I was like, oh, and I'm like, ooh, I ain't even gonna front. At one point, I was like, maybe we should keep this little part private, like a private module, right? And they were like, no, man, we want everybody to be able to win. And I was like, fuck it, let's go, right? And that really showed me too that they don't play, like no secret wizards, no extra, like none of that, bro. Here it is. And more than that, right? Diagrams pre-built, and then Elias goes out of his way to explain why they work because it bothers him that people ain't using it. Because it's like, motherfucker, we built all this shit for you. All you gotta do is fill in a couple blanks and go, and you still resisting. So I see and I respect and feel that passion, right? And that's why I'm proud to also now be part, or like a what do you call that fucking thing, like a bullhorn or a magna box, right? To help express emotionally and with passion, like motherfuckers get on the tool and use it, and then please, we humbly and gratefully ask to come back with reviews and testimonials. So because it makes us feel good, and then it takes the next person who needs better rankings for their clients or for themselves, who's on the fence. When we have a bunch of real reviews right on the fucking website, right? Then it makes anybody feel more comfortable, especially if it's, oh, I know him, I know Drew, I know Paul, I know Radu, I know him, I've seen them. That's what we're looking for. Like this, like, I'm not going to talk about my shit, but like my goblins, right? I'm trying to build a squadron of unstoppable beasts. Same thing here. You use me winning. All right, guys. I think this was an amazing webinar. I was a little kind of worried because I'm like, yo, we're going to do the same webinar kind of again. But, obviously it wasn't the same exact thing. I think there was a lot of nuggets. The new module alone was way worth it. And I mean, shit, another stab at 50% off. Can't be mad at that. This is your last motherfucking chance to ask a question, y'all. I think we good. All right. I think we're good, Elias. Thank you so much. Guys, remember 3 hours or less than that now on the code for 50% off. So take advantage now. And then the Omegas tomorrow, and the license deals are tomorrow on SEO Neo. It'll take till tomorrow, don't know what time, to get a replay up. The replay will go on YouTube. Do you guys want a replay of this? Matter of fact, I'm going to make y'all work. Fuck it. Type in replay in the chat. Do we need a replay or we don't need a replay? What do you think, Elias? We got to give them a replay, right?
Yes, I think we should give them the replay.
We got to give them a replay
And
for sure.
we should do it tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow, because you guys need to sleep a little bit and then get what do you call
Ready
it?
to transform your link buildings?
Hey guys, while I have y'all here, listen here. Follow the Stealth Code page. If you subscribe and follow and do all that shit, hit the notification bell. I don't know if is that still how it goes? Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, right? But on some real shit, when they post the replay up, you'll get a fucking notification saying it's up, right?
Yes, correct.
Makes sense to me. So subscribe, and let's get this Stealth Code page above 2,000 subscribers too, y'all. Share that shit around. Tell a friend, tell a friend. Yo, East Coast killers over here, baby. GMB secrets. I'm bringing out. I'm telling y'all, bro. This is something I had no problem being about, but I'm changing. 2025, I'm gonna build, and I'm gonna have SEO Neo, and I'm gonna have my little click. No holds barred. That's it. I ain't got nothing else for them, Elias.
All right. So I want to thank you all for being till this late today. And we promise that we are going to do more webinars with Mike about a lot of different things about rankings and some new wizards that we are going to release. So I'm sure that we will see you all really, really soon.
Yes, absolutely. Let me save this chat real quick. Got the chat. Yep. All right, we're good, Elias.
Nice, nice. So thank you all for being here, and see you on the next webinar.
Peace out, y'all. Have a good night. Thank you all. Appreciate everybody.